Hello everyone. So this is my story about commissioning the fursuit maker Meowware, or Meowwares. I can't entirely remember what it goes by. You'll have to excuse me during this video. I'm doing this without a script, without really any planning. I'm just here to tell my story. So you'll just, it's not going to be that good, but it'll be basically getting the point across. I want to start this video by saying, do not send any harassment or messages of any kind to the people involved in this story. I don't want anyone to be harmed or have any trouble come to them. I simply just want to tell my story and kind of give like a cautionary tale for this fursuit maker, and just explain my side of the story and just basically put out my beware. So let's begin. So the story begins around December of 2022. I believe it was around December 1st. I reached out to Meowwares through Telegram, and I requested a quote for a fursuit head. And I'll put screenshots of my conversations and stuff in this video as well. And I'll have a link to my Google Beware at the end, just so that you can read everything and see all the screenshots in detail. So she messages me and we talk about the fursuit commission, and she gives me a price of around approximately 3,000 Canadian dollars. Like, she charged me in US dollars, of course. And she told me right off the bat that her queue was pretty long. And at this time, there were quite a few of clients ahead of me, and I knew that there were quite a few Bewares already, but I will admit I was a little, how do I want to say, like, I don't know, like, if it's naive or like kind of turning a blind eye a little bit, but I was like, you know what, good things come to those who wait. I'm just gonna try and see what happens. So she tells me the price, and I paid her in full, which was around the $3,000 mark, and I paid it through PayPal. It was goods and services, of course, because she was a registered business. And so I pay it, and then about a day or so later, she officially adds me to the queue, and then I join the Meowware's group chat and go from there. And I knew that there wouldn't be much progress on my fursuit head, and I wasn't really like in a huge rush or anything. It was just commissioning a 2.0 of my character Mochi, which I'll show a picture of her here. Yeah, so she told me initially when I commissioned that I would have an estimated completion date of December 2024, approximately. I knew I'd be waiting quite a while, and I was fine with that at first. I didn't really think like much of it, because I know for most fursuits, sometimes it can take at least a year or so for them to be made, which was fine. So I just agreed and started the waiting game, or waiting process rather. So I'm just kind of chilling in the group and just watching for progress on my commission to be started. And for like the first year or so, there was some progress being made on other fursuits in the queue. She still had a backlog of about, I want to say like anywhere from 20 to 30 people. It was quite a large queue, and she did have quite a large refund queue as well, which she did have on her Trello, which is kind of like her queue, to say the least. So I'm just kind of like observing what's going on. She, like at first, she was pretty responsive. She would be giving updates and sharing progress photos. But I'd say probably about 2 or so years in, the progress started to slow down. There was more Meowwares coming out, and she was expressing like distress over the Meowwares popping up, and it was causing her to slow down. And the progress updates like really weren't going anywhere at this point. Hello. And I'm getting a little sidetracked. Okay, where was I? Yeah, so a lot of things started happening in her personal life, and things kind of started to spiral a little bit. There were more clients being added to the refund list, and yeah, it was just getting really messy, to say the least. And probably around, I would say 2024, early 2025-ish, the progress updates had basically stopped entirely. Like, she wasn't speaking in the group chat as much. We were kind of having to poke her for updates. And then she started to get upset at us for asking for updates and all that stuff. And at this time, it was down to just about 20 or so of us that were still in the queue, and she just kind of dropped off the face of the earth. And as of the time that I'm making this video, what she had done was she basically cut off the, like she turned off messages in the group chat so that we could no longer reach out to her. She started blocking people. She just made the group chat completely inaccessible, so we were no longer able to like contact her. She was privating her profiles, and yeah, she was just making it incredibly difficult to get a hold of her. For legality reasons, there's a lot more detail that I can't go into at this time. There's more that I would like to say, but I'm not at a position where I can say anything. If I do say more, it could cause some issues, and I would like to avoid that as much as I can. But all that I can really say is, as of today, when I'm making this video, August of 2026, the group chat is still inaccessible. Refunds have not been explored. We've all pretty much understood that we're not getting refunds at this time. Her PayPal account was also shut down, and it's far too long to do any chargebacks. And yeah, I'm kind of just going all over the place here, and I sincerely apologize for that, but it's been a really stressful time, and honestly, it's been rough. That I don't know what else I can say, but all I can really say here is what can I say? Well, I honestly have said all I can really say, I guess. I just know that there's been no movement. She's basically left the fandom at this point. I'll also, like, there's another Meowware that was made recently that I'll put in the comments below, or in the description rather, so that you can check it out and see what the other creator has mentioned. Basically, at this point, Maou owes us around 80,000 US dollars in total. And at this point, we don't know where she is. She isn't speaking to any of us. She's basically avoiding us at this point, and she's refusing accountability. We're just all frustrated, really. Like, Maou, if you're watching this, please get a hold of us. Please give us our money back. Like, we're tired of waiting at this point for something that's never going to happen. And, you know, there's not really much more that I can tell you at this point, because there's just so much going on. But, yeah, I've basically accepted the fact that I'm never going to see my commission money ever again, which really, really sucks, but I guess it's a fact of life. Things come and things go, but all I can really say is that if you ever see a commission opening for Meowwares, don't do it. Just don't. I also do firmly believe that she's going to try and rebrand in some way or another. But, yeah, that's honestly my story. And, we just all want resolution at this point. I mean, there's not really much more that we can hope for. We just want Maou to know that we're still here and we're not going anywhere. We don't want to harm her. We don't want any harm to come to her. We just want to get some answers. And yeah, basically TLDR, or too long didn't listen or something. I commissioned Maou in December 2022, was given a date of sometime in 2024, and as of 2026, absolutely no progress has been made on my suit head. The base hasn't even started, and honestly, since then, I've gotten a 2.0 made by someone else. But I hope this video kind of explained everything, but if it didn't, I'll have links to the Meowwares in the description. If you have any questions, leave a comment, and I'll do my best to make follow-up videos if needed. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have all had a wonderful weekend. Bye.